Hi, I just wanted to go through some of the new stuff that's been added in the version 4.15050. Um, there's a couple of major things. The first thing is security, that the administrator accounts can decide, and especially the root account can decide what people can and cannot do. So for example, I'm logged in as a Paramal, which is a normal user now, and in the miscellaneous settings I can only access the pages that I should be able to access as a normal user. I cannot access backup settings because that should be an administrator deciding that. I cannot access the security tab. I can only access the stuff that kind of concerns my daily use. Let me just log in as the root and I can show you what I can access as higher authority. Okay, so now I've logged in as the root instead, and you can see that by this information up here and the fact that there is an exclamation mark in the beginning of this row. That exclamation mark tells you that there is an administrator logged in. So the settings now is available to me. I can go to the backup and set the backup routines. I can go to security. I can, for example, inhibit user accounts multi-login. That means that if you have this flag checked, there can only be one Paramal or whatever the name of the account is at any one time. So it's going to check that you don't get multiple logins on the same login account. And the reason for that is obviously that if you have proper login names or proper account names, you can actually see who is doing what. So that's a really good thing to keep track of. Other things you can decide is what a normal admin account can do. It can perform backups, it can delete complete records and so forth. And also a user account, can it perform backups, daily backups? That was something that was missing before. If a normal account tried to make a backup, it would look okay, but the backup would be pretty much empty. So this is the important thing. So that's that. The next thing is the new media preview, which is a really funky thing, at least I think so. I've got a lot of information about people who tries to get, how to put it, who wants to have a faster overview of what to log and what is crap on the tape. So if I just put up a tape now, this is semi-logged, but just for show. If I go to the media preview, actually if I go to the media details, we had this list, we had that for some time now, but it doesn't tell you much. It tells you a lot of numbers and lengths, but nothing else. If you go to media preview, the first time you go in here, it will ask you if you want to make the images, the preview images, and this is something you only do once, so you just go yes. And now all the images are being built. In essence, the first frame of every clip is being snapshotted and grabbed. And these images are saved in the same sorry, in the same folder as you have your subclips or your media files. In this case, my folder is trans files, and under there I have the media number 357. And sub, and under there you have 54 small JPEG files. They are normal JPEG files. I just used another extension to track what is being done and not, because I mean possibly there could be other JPEG files just lying in that folder. So I'm just using another extension, but it really is normal JPEG files. Okay, so that's where they are located, and so the next time you come in here, you will have no access time to get those images. If we go to another clip, okay, so I have one here, and then I go back to the other tape, and the loading time is pretty fast. I'm running this through a wireless network card now, so it's as slow as I guess you would have it in the worst case. Other things you can do here, which is kind of cool. If you resize the window, all these boxes will be resized too. All these preview windows will be resized. You can decide how big you want them, so you have a very fast overview of it. You can sort them. Right now they're sorted by file name, ascending or descending. You can go by clip length. And here you see that the outline is blue, which tells you that these clips are less than 6 seconds long. And that's the idea behind that, is that usually clips that short are probably just crap. So it's just an information for you that these clips are very, very short. If you want to watch one, just leave the mouse over it, the mouse hovering over it, and press F3, and you can play that. As soon as you move out, it stops. So you can go to any clip, just press F3 to start. You have access to, obviously, to all the normal commands. You can go jump, you can go backwards, you can pause, you can do whatever. It's just the same as you do with your normal clips. Other things you can do now, which is kind of cool, if you want to select a couple of clips that is really no good, like bad camera moves, whatever, you can click them. You can control click to select more, and then you can right click and select mark selected clips as unusable. What happens now is they are just being tagged with a flag saying that these clips are really no good. So when you then go into a scene to create a new scene, I do Control-Shift-C just normally to make a new scene. They will not be visible. You see that we have number 1, but no number 2. We don't have number 14. We don't have number 24 that are also marked as unusable. If you want to see them, just go show clips that are set as unusable. Then you see everyone. You see the short ones as well. So I think that's a pretty neat function. I hope so, at least. If you keep on the media previews page, loading, okay, slightly slow because of the wireless network. If you want to, like, you can also see that how much you have logged on each clip. You see the green bar down here shows you how many percentage of the clip is being logged already, or has been logged already. So let's see that. Okay, I'm gonna log this one now. You can just right click it and go create a scene from the selected clip, and you will have that with the preview. Oh, sorry, like that. And we are there, right? If you want to look at a specific clip to see more information about it, you go get details. You then get all the details from that clip, the media, the clip you made, how many channels is recorded, everything like that. So this is really everything that is recorded about the clip inside Realitylog. I think that's pretty much it. So I hope this is a good new feature for you, and please give me feedback what we can use this for, how I can make this functionality better. I had ideas about, for example, an idea about being able to select, let's say we select 4 clips and say all these 4 clips are stock shots of a flower, and some way to really fast do a really fast logging about 4 stock or whatever number stock shots that are pretty much the same thing. So any ideas about how we can use this to speed up the logging process would be great to hear from you guys. So thank you very much, and I hope that you enjoy the new 50/50 version.